Welcome in, fellow travelers. My name is Maria at Indigo Earth. I'm here to do a reading for our Earth signs, Virgos. Welcome in, Virgos. Good to have you here. Virgos, you are our helpers. You are the organizationalists, and you are the harvesters. You are ruled by the planet Mercury, which is a planet of intelligence, information, communication, and messaging. But you are using the Earth aspects where you take all that knowledge and you analyze and categorize it for the whole. You are thoughtful and helpful. Your dual nature is you are thoughtful and helpful, yet you can be somewhat of a perfectionist and a little bit judgmental. Your drive is working in making projects concrete, neat and tidy, so that everybody can access. You're here to serve and help others. That's your aspect. And your mantra is, I analyze. So welcome into you. Good to have you here. Welcome in, cross watchers. You may be connected to energetically or in a relationship with a Virgo. You are here to see what's going on with your person. Therefore, some of this message could be for you as well. Feel free to swap around the characters throughout the reading. You know your situation better than anybody else. And time is fluid. So anytime that you come across this message and you were drawn into it, was a time that you were meant to hear it, whether it's a week from now or a year from now. Try to stay open to that process. And you and I are working together at a quantum level to bring a reading to you for the highest atonement of your soul growth and soul evolution. As the micro goes, so the macro goes. Right? This is for you and all living deities on this planet. So use your discernment, use your inner knowing. Start exercising your intuition throughout the reading. If it resonates, let it stick. If it doesn't fit, doesn't need to stay. And some of you might be more in cycle with your lunar energies this month, so you might want to check out your moon sign. Know that sometimes the messages that come through can be warm and fuzzy. Sometimes they can be a little bit more direct and abrasive. Just try to stay open to what's being presented to you. Sometimes it's part of the message. Sometimes it's partial phrases in the message. You could hear some phrases and then hear them again a couple days later. That's the universe communicating with you. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And if you like the content being shared, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Your support is honored. Your support is appreciated, so that other Virgos might get the messages needed for them. And thank you for all the comments. Really appreciate it. I am listening so I can grow with you as we are learning together. I have tried to fix the sound issues, so hopefully you should be able to hear me where it's not as muzzled or muffled. Let me know. And also, there were a couple comments about I shuffle too much. I do. I shuffle a lot. Reason being, I want it to be organic. And the other reason being, I want the cards that need to come out for your reading to make it authentic as possible, as opposed to my forcing the cards out. But I will try to streamline that a little bit better moving forward. So I do appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let's get going. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Virgo, you have a theme coming out. 4 of Wands and 7 of Pentacles. This is something you've been waiting for. You've had a lot of patience. 4 of Wands is about a commitment. 4 of Wands are those things that change our life. Those are those milestones: marriage, retirement, having a baby, graduating college, getting a promotion, getting a job, moving. So something's coming in, big life-changing, something that you've been waiting for. So let's see where we go with that. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching, please. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching. These are our helpers. Messages for Virgos, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. And I thank you. Messages for those watching, please. All right, here we go. Your overall energy right now, the Tower. Things are changing very fast. This is immediate. This is a whole disassembly of life as you knew it. Your situation, the Four of Swords, time to rest, rejuvenate, restore, renew. Your opportunity, the Knight of Wands. Message of inspiration, something coming in, an aspiration that you have been waiting for is showing up. What the universe is co-creating with you, the Three of Coins, oh, Three of Pentacles, building together, building with others. Working in harmony, creating, cooperation, energies that surround you that you might not be aware of, the Queen of Wands, inspiration, innovation, ingenuity, originality, energies that are coming in. Wow, the Ace of Wands, a lot of fire going on here. A lot of drive and passion. A new beginning in a beautiful spiritual adventure. Could be traveling too. It says adventure, optimism, curiosity, exploration. Energies that are fading away. The Page of Cups. So some kind of offer may have already come through. Could have been an apology. Could just be some sort of inspirational idea that's more centered around emotional fulfillment. Something's come through that just fills you emotionally. How you're showing up in this situation, Eight of Swords. You're questioning, you're doubting. This is the what if card. What if this? What if that? What if? What if? What if? What if? What's right in front of you that you need to contend with? The Five of Cups. Maybe going through some sort of sadness and grief. Things that you once knew that you could depend on are going to be different now. So there's loss. Can't have one without the other. You wouldn't know gain unless you also knew loss. You wouldn't know joy unless you also knew what joy wasn't. So the two intertwine. Your hopes and fears, the Three of Swords, dealing with, the pain, loss, sadness, grief. And your outcome, the Emperor. Another fire sign there. The Emperor with the Empress. No way. No way. Wow. Virgo. This is either divine masculine and divine feminine merging inside, Kundalini awakening, or you found your soulmate. You found the one. Or the one found you. But boy, are you on an adventure. Wow. That's amazing. This looks like it's going to be a warm and fuzzy. We need those, don't we? Hey, Cancer full moon. It's about home, family, and feelings, and emotions, and expression. So let's see what the Four of Swords is. This is your situation. This is rest, rejuvenation, renewal, taking a break, respite. One more time through, please. We got the Knight of Coins. So this is something sturdy, dependable, reliable, trustworthy. This is very slow-moving energy. This is energy that builds a foundation. This is about moving forward, prosperity. Health, wealth, and happiness. With the Eight of Coins, so very focused, working together, something you're working on. With the Seven of Wands. Standing in your sovereignty. Standing away from the naysayers. Standing your ground. Just being okay with where you are. Knowing that you know where you are is where you're supposed to be. Doesn't matter what everybody else is saying. Doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. This is your journey. You get to experience some of your harvest. You've worked hard for this. You've worked hard for this. You really put focus on this. And now it's time to just stand in your truth. Stand in what's true for you. What's coming in here. Which is your staple. And it doesn't matter what everybody else is saying. Eight of Pentacles. You know that you know that you know that you know. Eight of Pentacles. It's something you've worked on. Nobody else has walked this but you. So let's see what the Knight of Wands is. This is the journey. Ace of Pentacles. New journey. Going through a new portal. Wow, Eight of Wands. The delay is over. Very fast moving energy. Communication is coming in. Things are taking flight. Nine of Swords. There might be some fear here. I mean, you know, sometimes when you're being your stable ground or your foundation is being uprooted. This isn't a bad fear, though. This is just kind of like, you know, going into the unknown. This is going to be a different way of being and doing in life. And when you're going into unknown territory, I mean, fear is part of the process. We're humans. We have human experiences here. It's okay. You know how they say when you're going to give a speech and you have all this fear, give it anyway? Work your way through it. Do the best you can. That's where you are. You may be up in the mind a little bit too much also, so just be aware of that. So let's find out what the Three of Coins is, the Three of Pentacles. This is building, cooperation, working with others. Might be a fire sign that you're Aries, Leo, Sag. That's who's coming through so far. Tower. That's Scorpio. Whoa, King of Wands, another fire sign. One more time through, please. There's a lot of wands in here. There's a lot of will and desire and passion coming through. Wow, we've got Awakening, and we've got the Knight of Swords. You may have met someone that gave you a different perspective on life, or someone met you, and you gave them a different perspective on life. Knight of Swords, this is about information coming in. And you have the Awakening card. I mean, that's about reconsideration, reconciliation, realization. It's like you've gone through a cycle or a pattern until you start recognizing what the cycle and pattern is, and the reason that it keeps coming around was to get you to look at things differently, right? To get you to realize some things differently. That's why the Tower is here. But whatever this is a power couple. This is a power dynamic. Very influential. You got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands here. And you've got the Emperor and the Empress. it doesn't get like, that's like power couple, Superman and Superwoman. This is going to be a very high vibe spiritual connection. Very influential, very transforming. You may be, this is going to be really unconventional. You may be traveling quite a bit. That's why you might have some loss here, leaving some things behind. But this is going to be, this is life changing. This relationship is life changing. It's going to be life changing. And if this isn't a relationship, whatever you're coming into or whoever's coming into your life, whether they're just, you know, a mentor or somebody who just works together with you, it is going to be life changing with a lot of travel. Very unconventional. You have the Ace of Wands here. Let's find out what that is. That's what is coming in right around the corner. Whatever this is, it is going to be very healing to your soul. It is going to be very uplifting. It is going to be very inspirational. It is going to be very influential. We got the Seven of Swords. What's that about? Explain that. This may be so big that you may want to kind of run and hide from this. Explain what the Seven of Swords is for Virgo. What is the Seven of Swords? It might be overwhelming. We got the Hierophant. That's rooted in traditions and systems and rituals. But it's also marriage. And we got the Six of Pentacles. This could be a marriage coming in. Somewhat. It's going to be non-traditional. That's why the Seven of Swords is here. Because the Hierophant represents tradition, right? Hierarchy, structures, indoctrination, rules. But it's also about knowledge and wisdom, and it's also about marriage. And you've got the Seven of Swords right above it. This is going to be unconventional. It's not going to carry that connotation of like how it's expected to show up, right? It's going to be very reciprocal in nature, very valued, very respected. It's going to be of service. Give me one more on this, please. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, and very nurturing. So let's look over here because you got the Eight of Swords. You're doing the whole. Holy shit! It's really happening. So you're kind of milling around up there. So let's find out about the Eight of Swords, please. All right, well, I will definitely be looking at fire signs in the extended. Aries, Leo, Sag. What other signs do we have coming through here? We have the Tower. That's Scorpio. That's water energy. Get Scorpio twice, actually. So I'll look at water signs as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But let's get some information on this Eight of Swords. One more time through, please. This is how you're showing up in the situation. We got the Fool. Let that shit go. We got the Ace of Cups. New beginning in love. And we got the King of Pentacles. This is going to be grounded, sturdy, centered, resolved, reliable, in this 3D realm. Like you are going to experience this in this earth realm. It is going to be productive. It is going to be, what is the word I'm saying for, like, gaining wealth, right? So it's the Fool. Let that self-talk go. Let it go. Start talking back to it, because this is a new beginning in love. Something that is going to be very grounded and stable and reliable and sturdy and wealthy. And I don't like using that word wealthy. Give me another word. Abundant. It's going to be abundant. So let's see what the Five of Cups is. This is what's right in front of you that you need to contend with. This is going through some loss and some grief. That is releasing the burdens. 10 of Wands. Releasing that old baggage so that you're not carrying it with you into this situation. It doesn't, into this connection, it doesn't belong here. Or the situation, it doesn't belong here. But you will go through a grieving process. But the 10 of Wands too is it's time to pack up and go. 8 of Pentacles. Stay focused. Stay focused on what's real, what matters, and what it is you're trying to master here. Give me one more, please. Oops, I'm shuffling a lot again. I need to get the right one for this. One more, please. Chariot. Go forward anyway. Knight of Cups. Message of love. New beginning in love. Wow, what a beautiful reading, Virgo. I mean, there's some stuff that's, I mean, it's a transition. There's some stuff that's going to have to be let go. Be patient, be kind with yourself. But keep moving forward anyways. Chariot, right? You're still going forward. You're still going to move forward. Because love is on your side. It's what's driving the boat. You got the Emperor and the Empress in your outcome. It doesn't get any better than that. Be grateful. Be grateful. Remember that in everything there's both, bliss and a little bit of sadness. They go together. Embrace that. So, water signs I will look at. If you're dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. In the extended, I will definitely look at fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. We will look at actions and advice for you. And for those of you not going on, let's get a crystal for you from the Crystal Oversouls Oracle deck by Michael Eastwood. For those of you that like to use, well, we got Celestite jumped out. So let's see what that one's all about for you. This is the throat chakra. This has to do with the element ether. And this is, the moon phase is the waning moon. As we enter a new stage of celestial and interdimensional contact, we will be challenged to maintain our own spiritual integrity within the cosmos. Celestite encourages us to stand in the light of our knowing. With its quality, the crystal supports us to be able to discern what is right for us and what is not. This crystal has a special connection to angelic forces. A subtle song inherent to its vibration can be heard when in its presence. This calls the angels and the higher frequency beings to its side, who offer complete protection and balance. Celestite has a particular quality and resonance that can balance the throat chakra. It is this chakra which can need most healing if there has been a loss of faith or a loss of trust. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Well, I hope this helped. And until next time, I hope for you the peace that passes all understanding. For those of you going on, the link is below, and I will see you over there. Bye-bye.